everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making spam musubis, but we also have a twist because we will be using tofu as well. So for those people who don't like spam or who rather or don't eat meat, we have tofu. If you're new here, I'm Carrie and this channel is all about Hawaii food and family. This is my mom, Gail, and we are just excited to cook with you today. So join us and let's get right into it.
So we're going to start with a shoyu sugar mixture, and the typical ratio is 2 parts shoyu to 1 part sugar. So it's very, very simple. This is, I have a cup of shoyu and 1/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm just going to add it together, and we're actually going to start frying our spam.
Should I get a spoon to mix that?
And you can use this fork here, which would be better. Okay, I have a fork. Okay, and I just prepared maybe just a little bit of water and some salt in here, just so that as we're making the musubis, we can dip our fingers in there and get ourselves our fingers moistened.
Okay, so we cut two cans of spam. So we can generally, for a can of spam, you can cut it into 8 slices, and it makes pretty good size pieces of spam. And I also have some firm tofu here, and mom said this is too thin, but we cut it into also 8 slices as well. So we're gonna be doing the tofu and the spam. And this is the first time we're doing tofu, but I just wanted another option for people that are not spam lovers, like people that live in Hawaii. Did you grow up eating spam musubi?
No, actually. we had spam musubi later, I think. It came out later. I'm not sure when.
Wow.
Showing my age. We're gonna grill the tofu first. Wait, let it heat up a little bit more.
While that's heating up, let's talk about Hawaii's unique history with spam, because we actually, per capita, consume the most spam out of all the states in the U.S.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Hawaii.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So small.
In fact, McDonald's restaurants here in Hawaii actually was one of the first McDonald's worldwide to serve spam with their breakfast meal. And I think in 2017, I read that Burger King decided they were also going to start serving spam. It's a very popular dish amongst people that grew up here. For those of you guys that are watching that are not from Hawaii, you guys might be looking at this as, oh, spam. Why are they using spam? But it's actually something that we grew up on as little kids. This would be frequently served with our breakfast. Sometimes this would just be a snack.
Lunch.
I have friends that would eat this straight out of the can.
Ooh,
So
that's, okay, I wouldn't do that.
yeah, I think I remember my parents saying that when they were growing up, this is almost like a wartime food. Like my grandfather, who served in the military, they were very proud consumers of spam. Like there's a lot of history with spam.
And although we didn't have spam musubi, we had a lot of dishes with spam.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, we featured another dish, right? Didn't your uncle make one with spam and beans?
Yeah, that was one of the dishes that you grew up with, right?
Right, a lot. Spam with green beans that Grandpa grew in his garden, and carrots and onions, and it was the most delicious thing. Sometimes we'd add tomatoes. They varied it, but spam was
It's very versatile. It doesn't look like it, but it's very versatile.
Very versatile.
Okay, I think we're ready for the tofu.
We're ready for the tofu. And so for the tofu, after I cut them into slices, I also did try to dry them out, because tofu always comes really watery, you know, when you get it from the store. So you want to try to take out as much moisture as possible when cooking tofu. Okay, so we're gonna multitask here. We're gonna do 2 pans at once. A bit of spam in here, tofu in there.
So would you take spam musubis for home lunch when you're in school on field trips?
My mom actually generally didn't make spam musubis for us growing up, so it was like a delicacy when we did have spam musubis. It was like at the potluck that somebody else's parents brought usually, or
Well, I know how to make it. I've made it for you. You're just not remembering, because I didn't make it that
often. Yeah, it was more like a treat when we did have spam musubi. So talking on the subject of spam musubi, comment down below and let us know where your favorite place to get spam musubis are. I know 7-Eleven has really good ones here in Hawaii, but there's so many restaurants and so many markets that you can get spam musubi at on a daily basis. And places like Down to Earth, you know, because Reed and I go there often too. The idea of the tofu actually came from that, because they have tofu musubi there, but they have a variety of different kind of vegan option musubis. So for the tofu too, we got extra firm. So if you want to do this and you know, you're at this market, they sell all different textures of tofu, so you want to get the hardest one possible. So firm or extra firm would probably work.
Turning down the heat to low. Just gonna let it.
How long do you have to let it simmer, you think?
Couple minutes, just till it gets. The shoyu is gonna get really little thick and sticky. And then we can just turn it on. It's absorbed all the shoyu.
Why we're making spam musubi today is for Aiko's birthday. Aiko turns 2 today, so the family's plans are to go to, where are we going? The splash pad, and they're gonna go swimming first, and then we're gonna come back here and have dinner. So spam musubis are for our outing at the pool, which is a great, it's a great food to bring when you go outdoors. Everyone can just grab one and eat it really quickly. So that's what we are celebrating. So happy birthday to Aiko. Say loud. Say I'm 2.
I'm 2.
Very good.
Yay! You're 2.
Do you know what this is?
What is this? What are you eating right now? Crackers. Yummy.
You're gonna put it this way because it'll fit better this way. Okay, and generally you fill it with rice and then you use this
to pack it down.
Yeah, but it has to be wet. So this one is salted water, moisten it, and then you're gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna fill it with rice, and then this has to be, and then you're just gonna push it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mom, where can you get the where did you get your musubi mold?
You know, a long, long time ago, many
How many years?
years ago, a friend, and I don't even remember who it was, asked if I wanted to order one. So I said sure, and it was $5
Wow,
at that time.
It's a good deal.
that is a good deal.
Right.
I think nowadays though, if you are not from here, like I know if you're in Hawaii, you definitely can go to Don Quixote or Marukai and get a musubi mold like this. But I know, you know, if you're not, I think you can just go online. Probably Amazon has a mold for spam musubi or just musubi in general. So yeah, but it's a great little.
Maybe we can put a
tool to
link.
have.
Can I have a little bit more rice? Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
it's hot. So we'll put a link in the description for different musubi molds that you can get from Amazon. We'll take a look and see. But my mom's one, as she said, she's had for a long time.
We're here for Aiko's birthday and she's having a lot of fun. We haven't been here in a long time, so kind of miss coming out here.
Happy birthday, Aiko. It's been an amazing 2 years as we look back on the change from birth to 1 year old and 1 year to now. Wow.
We can loosen again because this is Aiko.
Yeah, okay. Good for watch.
You watching?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Aiko!
No? Wanna go try? You're good. You're all good. Okay, Tofu Musubi.
Very cool.
Spam for tofu.
Very good. A healthy alternative, but I prefer the charred spam. Good.
Alright, let's go!
How's the musubi, Maya?
It's really good.
Oh, this is really good.
But this is with the double now, right?
No, this is
Best you ever seen?
yummy.
And I'm gonna tofu musubi.
Not bad. Very good. Good. Very tasty.
What if you had to choose one? Would you do spam or tofu?
Spam.
Aiko, how's the musubi? How's the musubi?
We're celebrating Aiko's second birthday,
I know what to do.
and it just seems like yesterday we were doing celebrating her first birthday. Yeah, she's grown so much though. When you look at at her video from year one, she was a very different baby back then.
What have you learned so far?
What have I learned? Just how much, just how fun it is to watch every development and everything, you know, and just patience. I think I realized that the calmer that you are, the better. You know, if you don't feel stressed, even in situations where they're stressed, it's easier to get through anything. You know, so yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I've learned, and just how much you can love a person, you know?
Careful, watch your eyes.
I mean, you think that I would have learned that a long time ago, but it's just, I think there's something about when you have a child, like, I don't know, you truly feel like, you know, so responsible for them. And there's just an outpouring of love, and like, you truly would die for them, you know? You truly would do anything for them. So that, yeah. And of course I get all teary-eyed.
What have I learned? I've learned that I don't know, it all kind of blurs together, like between the time that she was born and now. It's been like one continuous journey. But I think we've become more patient and you know, just like trying to learn how to be more productive and get things done.
Sure, you go.
And it's also really fun to watch Aiko grow every day. And every day there's like she's changed so much. Like sometimes she'll go through huge growth spurts, and then all of a sudden she's like, she has like a whole new vocabulary. So it's just really fun to see her become
maybe rest.
a person. She's like a person. She's like a little person.
Kick your legs.
Oh, I can do that too. With the balloon? Really?
I know what you're doing.
We got the food from restaurant Kuni in Waipahu. Because Aiko's favorite is Japanese, so udon. So she's having keki udon and kamaboko, and that's her favorite soup.
I got a chicken on the stick. I'm having chicken katsu. Not chicken katsu. Chicken tempura.
Kick it.
It comes with miso soup and with fries.
This is the terry beef, and that's a chicken katsu. Looks good, huh?
She likes the cake? Yeah. She likes the toy.
Yeah, of course she does.